Hi Ty, this is also known as Bop It in Braille. This is for you. Oh. Oh, I did the wrong one. Well, I feel like I'll never beat the Simon Sword now or any Simon game. Whatever. Well, right now, there's this other game that I can play.
One player, squish it. One player, two player, squish it. Two player.
Wait. What? Is this Squish It double-sided? Yes, it is. So, this is the Super Click It review. And you got... Well, the way I hold it, the way that you are supposed to hold it, is just like how I am holding it. I mean, like, you can turn it any other direction that you want to, but I'm going to explain how I hold it. So, you got Blaster on the bottom right, and
One
it's...
player, squish it.
Oh,
One player.
come
Two
on.
player, squish it. Two player.
This is a very, very, very weird looking game. So, you have Blast It on the bottom right, and it acts just like a fan. You can either spin it, or what you're supposed to do is since it's like a fan, you're supposed to blow into it. You twist it on the bottom left, and the twister doesn't really work on mine, so you're probably gonna see me failing. My key used. And so I might try to I might see if I can trim this video after I end it. And well, actually, the twister just looks like I twisted on Bop It. No lie. The Zip It is on the top left. Well, and so like basically, imagine the Bop It XT Spin It hanging out there. There's like a a little bit of, it's like curved, and then there's this flyer right here, so like it makes it look like it kind of looks like a Spin It on the Bop It XT, like, cause like it's curved at the top, and then there's this flat area right here. And so it kind of makes it like a Spin It. It's Spin It on Bop It XT, but it's Zip It on the Super Click It. And in the top right, you might think, oh, this is the Flick It. It's not. It looks exactly like the Flick It, but it's the Crack It. And in the very center is not the Bop It or the Squish It. It is actually the battery door and the speaker. So the speaker's on the top, and at the bottom is the battery door. And this game operates on 2 AAAs. And the reset button is underneath the bottom of the battery door, so you have to take the battery door off in order to get to the reset button. And so and as you can see, there's like this big X right here. That's in the center of the battery door. That's for both the battery door and the speaker. I put tape on this because this is really loud. And so, yeah. And the Squish It is right above the speaker and the battery door part, like right above it. And there's 2 of them, but like I said, the one on the back here is missing because mine came used. So now let's explain now. This game, the Squish-Its on here, this sucks. The Squish-Its are made of rubber, except all the commands are made of plastic, but the Squish-Its, they're all made of rubber. That's cool. That's cool. It's just way too sensitive, I guess you could say. Yeah, I guess you could say it's way too sensitive. Yeah. And I got this game for my Aunt Barb a couple of months ago. I really wanted that game, and she got me one. So now let me explain what all these commands do. So the twist does nothing, zip it does nothing, blast it does nothing, squish it changes game. So now you're like, oh, I got it now. Crack it starts the game from what you're right. It does. And for some reason, every time you lose on one of the game modes, every time you squish it, it resets you back to the first game mode. You know. Okay. So you turn it on by pressing squish it. So now it's all over the game modes. So in here,
one player, squish it.
That means
one player.
No, that's not what I mean.
Squish it. Two player.
Turn by pressing squish it. So
one player, squish it.
that means that's the solo game, and it means commands. So I mean like twist it, zip it, blast it, squish it, crack it. Okay. And oh, and I forgot. There's like this glitch. You heard me say this in my previous video I uploaded. Oh yeah, you should check out my Super Click It description. Link in the description. So yeah, and but I think I'll just say it again. So there's this glitch that I've heard about, like the day I got this, but I didn't know how to do it. And then it's if you do the blast it too hard, like if you blow into it really hard, the game will just shut off completely, and then you have to wait a second. And then the only way you can get it back to work, you can't. If you squish it, it won't turn on. So the only way you can get it to turn back on is by either resetting it or taking the battery out, and then putting it back in again, which is kind of weird. And then so the next mode is
one player.
And when you hear the squish it sound, that means sound effects. And for some reason, in the beatbot mode or the sound effects mode, every time you do the command, wait, is it like Zing It where it does the same exact command, like sound effects, or are they different? Like Bop It. They're exactly the same, like Zing It. And for some reason on this game, on the Super Click It, every time on the sound effects mode, every time you do a command, you won't get a response for some reason. I don't know why, but they just made it do that. And then
two player, squish it.
And then two player squish it is like it's just like voice commands, but it's two players. And now in this game, every set of, you know how like in Bop It, every set of commands it will say pass it. Well, in this game, it lets you pass it on to player 2 after 10 commands. And this one does not say pass it. He'll say switch. So once you hear the man say switch, that means pass it to player 2. And then when he says switch again, that means pass it to player 1. And for some reason, in the game, in the 2-player mode, this only happens on 2-player mode, and that is when you lose, he says switch again, and then the other person that lost it, and the other person has to finish off the solo game. So yeah, and then finally,
2-player,
which is just like 2-player voice commands, but with sound effects. So now I'm not gonna make this video too long. I just want to make it kind of short. I'll just play a little bit each mode, because I'm not gonna beat it. But since the Twisted doesn't work, I don't even think I'll beat it. So I'm just gonna play a bit of each mode.
1 player, squish it. 1 player, 2 player, squish it. 2 player, 1 player, squish it. Blast it. Twist it.
And the scoring. So for the scoring in this game, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the scoring. And so the scoring, when you hear a high pitched noise like that means 10 points. That means you got 10 points. If you hear a whoop, like a droplet sound or sounding a bit like Boogie Ball when you turn it off, that is worth 1 point. And once you get to 100, which is the maximum score, he'll give you a fanfare. So I'm gonna try again.
Crack it. Twist it. No way.
All right. Okay, you get the idea. So
One
now,
player. Squish it.
see?
One player.
Oh wait, is it like Zing It where it just shuts off after you lose, or do you have to wait? I'm pretty sure you have to wait. I think it like shuts off after about like 2 minutes, but it doesn't say it. And in this game, in 2-player and Beat Bop, when you crack it for some reason, it gives you an extra beat.
Sorry.
Beep, beep. Like this. That time I just spun it. Oh, that's a funny noise. 6.
One player. Squish it. One player. Two player. Squish it. Crack it. Squish it. Squish it. Rip it. Squish it. Rip it. Blast it. Twist it.
See, watch.
Sorry.
Switch. See?
Rip it. Twist it. Sorry.
Okay.
One player. Squish it. One player.
And then
Two
finally,
player. Squish it. Two player.
this.
Oh no! Switch.
Oh no, switch.
Oh no!
So, yeah, that was my review on the Super Click It. Alright, and I guess I'll pop back later and do another video with me playing the Super Click It. So, yep, done.